Hey there, my name is Emily. I'm going to be doing the interview today. It's really great to meet you. Please have a seat and can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Hi, Emily. Thank you so much for taking the time to interview me and speaking with me today. Just a little bit about myself. I am from Florida. I am 23 years old. I will be 24 soon. I've been in Nashville for a couple years now. I went to Full Sail University and I graduated with a degree in media communications. I really love my time there, and I've specialized in the music industry and marketing, and I'm really excited to get the chance to talk with you today. That all sounds really, really awesome. So I have just a couple more questions for you. So what exactly do you know? Do you know about our company? I know that I'm absolutely in love with your roster. I think you have some of the best acts in country music. But besides that, it's a booking agency, so you're kind of routing the artists throughout the country, putting together tours, and dealing directly with management so they can have the best live shows possible. Well, I can definitely tell that you did your research before coming into the interview, and I really do appreciate that. That's really awesome. It's cool to see how much you know already, and just a little bit more. We are a booking agency. We book country music acts here in Nashville. We are placing them in venues and trying to fill shows and book tours. So, if you worked for us, what are the strengths that you have to offer? Yes, so my strengths. I think the most important thing to know about me is that when I'm passionate about something, I put every ounce of my heart and soul into it, and I am completely dedicated. And I grew up having a really, really rigorous schedule. I always was on multiple teams growing up. I worked multiple jobs all at the same time, so I know what it's like to be busy and to work countless hours. I'm a hard worker. I am fast paced. I can multitask. I'm responsible. I'm never going to be late. So I just think my worth ethic is really what sets me apart from other people. The strength question is always the easiest one, but I'm going to throw a curveball. And can you tell me your weaknesses that you believe that you have to work on? Yes, the weaknesses question. Well, I did just say that I will never be late, which is 100% true. I'm not going to be late, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a morning person. It's always just hard for me to get up in the mornings. It's going to take me getting my coffee, sitting down at my desk, finding my center, and just getting in my groove. But that isn't going to stop me from staying as long as I have to into the night to get whatever I need to do done. So, Jenna, if we did decide to hire you, why are you best fit for this position? I think that I'm perfect for this position because, like I said earlier, I'm used to a busy schedule and I know how hard that you have to work and to be a part of this company, and the hours are long, and I know that I can keep up with it. And I'm just so passionate. I've worked so hard in the music industry, and I've always wanted to work on the booking side of things to see how it's run and just to really get a feel for the live side of music. I think I'm perfect. I'm organized. I know how to use email. I know how to create an Excel sheet with my eyes closed. I'm just really excited, and I hope that I get the chance to work with you because I really feel like I would be an asset to your company. I really do like the confidence, I have to say. So, can you tell me a little bit more about the experiences that you've had so far in the music industry? So, for my first job that kind of got my feet into the water into the music industry and live music, especially, was the job that I got with the New York Times. I worked as a sales and marketing rep, so I was traveling around to different shows around the country. I would go to Atlanta, they flew me to DC one time, I went to Orlando. I was all over working and selling, and it was hand to hand marketing pretty much and networking. And I did that, and that kind of led to me just getting a feel for working. So I always, always, always wanted to work. I had an internship with Red Distribution and Stash Media, which is a part of Sony, and I did marketing with them. I worked for an event company called the American Championships, where I ran operations. And I also worked for Virtue Music Group, which was a management company out in Los Angeles. And I interned with them for about 4 months during the summer, constantly going to shows and just building my network outside of just Jacksonville and Nashville and into the West Coast as well. So I'm sure you're aware of our agent trainee program. If you're not, please feel free to stop me and I can explain it a little bit more. But do you see yourself eventually applying to the agent trainee program, and do you see yourself having a future here? It would be an absolute honor to be a part of the agent trainee program for you guys. I know some of the best agents in Nashville have come out of y'all's program, and to be able to learn underneath that caliber of agents and have that much knowledge be given to me and passed down, it would be the greatest thing to happen. Well, Jenna, I really did enjoy our time. Do you have any questions for me before we go? I do actually have a question. It's kind of snowballing off of the last one. Do you see advancement in the future for me? Is that a potential thing that could happen sometime in the next 5 years? Yeah, I'd say that there's definitely a chance for advancement within 5 years. We are always hiring people, and we usually do promotions at the end of the year. Not to put a limit on it, but there's usually between 1 and 5 people at the end of the year who get moved up to agents, and then the agent trainee program keeps growing and more people are promoted from there. So absolutely. Jenna, once again, it was so great meeting you. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out, and if not, then I will be reaching out to you shortly after this. It should be within the next couple weeks. Thank you so much, Emily. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me, and I really look forward to hearing from you soon. Call me if you have any questions or send me an email.